I've been trying to film this for several days now, and the construction is just never gonna stop, I guess. And today it's less than before, and it's bright outside, so I'm gonna film it now. Oh, and I got Esther's book, by the way, so that's the thing that happened. Okay, so I wanted to talk about something that happened to me a few days ago, but first, some backstory. So as part of my plan to use my Hulu subscription to the fullest before it runs out, I decided that I was going to watch all of the shows that I could, and one of the things I started to do was to watch nature documentaries. So I was watching David Attenborough's The Life of Mammals, and one night I got to episode 3, and at the very beginning he talks about sloths. It got to the part where he was watching the sloth go down to the ground to poop and then go back up to its tree and safety, and what he said here was, any predator could attack it, and it doesn't have the speed to escape. Why it comes down in this way is a mystery. Nobody knows. And then I thought, wait a second, but we do know this. Hey, we know this. We know this now.
I just watched a video about it. It's like this complex system of mutualistic relationships, and it helps the sloth get more food, and it's all great, and there's lots of nutrition involved.
And that's when it hit me. The video I had watched right before watching this episode was an episode of SciShow News where they talked about new discoveries that happened in that week. The Life of Mammals was released in 2002. That was 12 years ago. In 12 years, we have gone from not knowing anything about why the sloth does what it does to knowing everything about it. But the new discoveries were literally published 4 days beforehand. 4 days! 4 days compared to 12 years. So within 12 years, we went from knowing nothing about a species to having intricate, detailed knowledge about it. And if we can get this far just knowing about one species, then what more have we done in this decade that can be amazing, that people haven't found out about yet? I know this is sort of a cliched type of optimistic thinking, but having experienced this leap from not knowing to knowing so closely to myself, I can't help but feel like it was the universe punching me in the face and saying, look at me, I am amazing and great. So I say now that the universe is amazing with the systems and the intricate balances that it creates. But the human race is also amazing. What other species would decide to study another species to figure out why it does what it does? Who could possibly have thought that by researching what was on the sloth, they would find the answer to something that seemed as banal as just going onto the ground to defecate, and that the result would be something as beautiful and as delicate as a mutualistic relationship with moths? This is a prime example of the things that give me hope for life and the universe. That despite wars and tragedies and uprisings and homicides and whatever terrible other things that are going on, there will always be others working to create and to discover and to build knowledge and infrastructure, trying to make this world a better place by bringing us answers and by stimulating our imaginations to create more good in this world. Because we do need this type of progress, the kind that can't be used against others, the kind that is purely inspirational and allows us to be inquisitive about the world around us, and to find the best and most beautiful parts of the world.